and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe! Because knowledge is power!
I have something to say.
Nice and loud. Okay. Nice and loud.
I would like to call attention of a legal lynching that is about to take place in New Haven, and that is the legal lynching of McLucas. McLucas' jury will go out on Tuesday. We're calling for the community to come and give the racist judicial system of this country, and New Haven in particular, a mandate. And that mandate will be against this lynching that's about to take place. Only the power of the people can stop this. I know from experience that the people can transform society and can surely free political prisoners and prisoners of war. I'm asking the people to do what they have done. I'm asking the people to do for McLucas what they have already done for me, and that is free McLucas. We were informed by McLucas that the district attorney has offered him a deal. Usually in a case serious as this one, the district attorney will not offer a deal. But he offers a deal in this case because the state's case is fabricated against McLucas. The state doesn't really want McLucas. They want Bobby Seale, our chairman. They would like Erica Huggins. And they also would like Landon. The deal was, McLucas, if you testify against the chairman, Bobby Seale, if you testify against Erica Huggins and Landon, then we will mitigate your sentence and give you 15 to 20 years and guarantee that you will be out in 8 years. This is a statement of the district attorney. McLucas, of course, refused this. He refused to testify or lie against anyone. The guilty party is George Sams, who's an agent for the FBI and a madman. He's a very ill person. And I have very much sympathy for George Sams, matter of fact. He shouldn't be in prison. He should be in a therapeutic environment. I can't say he should be in a mental institution, not in this country, because this country is not equipped to deal with sick people, and because it's not even equipped to deal with well people. And this is why the Black Panther Party says it's necessary for the people to transform this society and therefore free the world in order for the world to be a place where human people can exist. Now, as for McLucas, we would like to call you out at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. We're holding a rally there. And if you come out in the mass, then the courts will get the point that the people will no longer stand to see a member of our group, a member of the human race, be crucified without justice whatsoever.
Where's the rally, in New Haven or New York?
On the New Haven Green.
Is there any way, then, in your opinion, that Mr. McLucas can get a trial, can get a fair trial?
The professor of Yale, the president, Brewster, stated that black revolutionary cannot get justice in an American court. I don't believe that...
Your party, what effect has it had on the party itself?
It's made the party a very... it's motivated the party. We're highly motivated against the legal lynching that's about to take place. As far as crushing the party, it's impossible to crush the party because the party is one with the people. And in order to crush the party, that genocide will have to be inflicted not only upon the people of this country, but the people of the world. Because we struggle with all oppressed people. We struggle against the international bourgeoisie with its home here in North America. We realize that no oppressive government, no fascist government can exist unless the United States imperialistic government supports it. So we know that the final battle will occur here, and this will be the battle of liberation for the whole world.
You call for a community mandate. You say you want to...
Gather together to decide what action to take. This action might take the form of a political action or military action. In other words, that we believe in taking any action that's effective and effective at the time.
What kind of military action could you take against the courts?
We never broadcast our military maneuvers for military reasons. We might broadcast them for political reasons, which we've done in the past. This time, the game is a very serious one, and we're not willing to play it, matter of fact. That we're serious, and whatever we do, we'll do that, and we operate on the axiom that in order to say what I want to say, I can't do what I want to do. To do what I want to do, I can't say what I want to say. Therefore, observe our actions, and you'll know what I want to say.
Well, how do you characterize your organization?
Is the vanguard here in North America, representing the oppressed. We say that in the first place that we're a colonized people. And even though we're colonized not in a classical sense, because we're a colony brought home to the mother country, but we're colonized nevertheless. So we would say that the first that we're enslaved, and we are not willing to bargain for one slave master against the other. And we are not begging the slave master to be a little more kind. The only thing he can do is stop being a slave master. Everything else is only a is only a sort of an absurd action. In other words, his kindness is not appreciated.
Huey,
if he ever displays any, which he doesn't.
Huey, would this military action be confined to the state of Connecticut, or would it be nationwide?
When the people decide to move, I'll guarantee you it will be international. The Black Panther Party is an international party. We have a coalition with all struggling people of the world. And we feel that we must be internationalists because we're fighting an international enemy.
How soon do you think the people are going to want to move?
The people are already moving. The people are moving in Vietnam. The people are moving in Laos. The people are moving in Cambodia. The people are moving in Latin America, Brazil. The people are moving everywhere. We're just joining in. Matter of fact, we're latecomers.
International communism has as one of its tenets the fact that it will try to win over people in other countries. Are you allying the Black Panther Party with that type of movement? In fact, perhaps that movement?
We support all people who struggle for national independence and self-determination. Some of these countries are revolutionary nationalists, and others choose to be socialists. That's their business. We say that they must be free because we realize as the countryside of the world becomes free, and the Black Panther Party calls the developing countries of the world the countryside of the world, while the United States is the city of the world. And we realize that the United States thrives upon the raw materials of the countryside. As each country becomes free, that it chokes the city because the city needs the raw materials, you see. So as the city is choked, then this increases our chances here as a colonized people to become free. So while we're not nationalists, we support national wars of independence. We know that once the imperialists is crushed, nationalism will not be necessary any longer.
Do you support the Viet Cong?
Pardon me?
Do you support the
Of
Viet
course,
Cong?
we support the Vietnamese people. Matter of fact, pardon me?
Viet Cong.
Oh, the Vietnamese people don't know what the word means, and they never use the word, so I don't know what it means.
Huey, in what country would you say the people are free? What is an example of that?
Well, we're offering troops to the people who are engaged in armed struggle against the racist, reactionary American troops in Vietnam. We're now awaiting an answer. We've sent a formal declaration to the Provisional Revolutionary Government in the South. We've sent a declaration to the Paris Peace Talks, one to the National Liberation Front. and we're now waiting for a reply. We also sent a copy to our embassy in Algiers. We've been recognized. We celebrate with us because we've been recognized now as the official liberation revolutionary group in North America. We have an embassy in Algiers, and now we're ready to launch a new international, which will be called the New World Liberation Front.
Why do you hold a press conference at an East Side penthouse?
Pardon me?
Why do you hold press conferences in penthouses? Aren't they kind of diametrically opposed to what you're talking about?
No, because we thought we would come where you fellows live. You see?
Huey, are you blaming the Nixon administration or Mr. Hoover's office for the situation that the Panthers are in now?
I'm blaming the first and foremost the 76 companies who control Nixon. These are the monopolies or the oligarchy that controls not only the people in this country, but also who runs the empire. Because remember, this is not a nation. It has no right to claim nationalism. It's an international country. Only the international bourgeoisie is in control. We want to transform this into an international socialistic government where the people will be in control. And then when America plans its economy, it will have to plan for the people of the world also, because I might rap to you, but I'm getting a headache now, okay?
Just one more question.
Turn it like that.
Just one question. Just one question. Go ahead.
Does this, what you said just now for Tuesday, does this entail any basic change in the philosophy or political approach of the Black Panther Party?
No, we've always been nonviolent. We encourage nonviolence. But and that means that we never initiate violence, that we, just as the Vietnamese people, are using self-defense whenever we have to engage in a physical combat. But really, we have a motto within the party. It says that we're advocates of the abolition of war. We do not want war, but war can only be abolished through war. And in order to get rid of the gun, sometimes it becomes necessary to take up the gun.
Mr. Newton, then are you saying...
You didn't turn the lights out, so I'm going to go. It's hot. Aren't you hot? Yeah.
It was just a question. You said something about a slave master. I wanted to know how you define the slave master and whether or not Ms. Fonda and other people who have allied themselves or shown response to you are included in your definition of slave master.
Capital, money is transformed into capital through the purchase of labor. So all those people who purchase labor and in order to make a profit off of labor are capitalists and slave masters, no matter who they are.
That includes Jay
So that
Fonda?
not all white people are slave masters in your definition.
Pardon me?
Not all white people are slave masters.
Do all white people follow that principle that I just laid out?
Could you answer my question?
No, would you answer mine? I already answered yours.
No, not all white
all
people.
right, then. You answered your own question.
Thank you.
Brother, with regard to the situation with Mr. McLucas, if the district attorney did offer him a deal, is that not in fact an illegal act?
It's called, well, I would say it's illegal, but it's called plea bargaining. I think the courts are illegal. They let this kind of thing happen. They offer me a deal.
Shut the light on.
You see?
The point I was making is, if the act is illegal on the part of the district attorney, I believe on Marco, then the action that you are talking about now is predicated upon an illegal act perpetrated by the system. Is that true or not?
Right. That's true. Right.
Huey, since you've been out of jail for a few short weeks, have you seen any major differences in the revolutionary movement in this country?
Matter of fact, some people about 7 years old or so came down and said, we didn't believe that we would ever see you in the flesh because we were too old to go to rallies. And we didn't believe you would ever be back down here because now you're television material. I informed them that the TV cameras didn't get me out of prison, they got me out with their support, you see. So we have a thing going with the community, and we're riding a high tide of history at the